Let us now look at various cases of actual industrial espionage in recent years. First of all, we have the case of Concorde in 1965, where detailed plans of its manufacture were found in the possession of a Russian national. In this case, the actor is an intelligence service from Russia, and there were potential consequences on technological knowledge. Another case in the automotive field in 1993, where a Volkswagen employee was accused of having delivered confidential information from General Motors to his new company. Under pressure, Volkswagen paid General Motors $100 million in 1997 and agreed to buy parts for $1 billion. In this case, the actor of industrial espionage operation is a private company, and the consequences are both reputational for Volkswagen and financial, as they had to pay $100 million. In 2002, in the field of technology, two employees of the Russian embassy in Sweden were expelled. Moscow responds by expelling two Swedish diplomats. The main suspect is sentenced to 8 years in prison by Sweden. In this case, again, the actor of the industrial espionage operation is the Russian intelligence service, and the consequences are both diplomatic, because Moscow actually expelled two Swedish diplomats, and legal, because the suspect was sentenced to 8 years in prison. In 2006, Boeing is accused of stealing several thousand confidential documents to obtain a contract at the expense of Airbus. Boeing was fined $615 million fine. In this case, again, this is a private company trying to obtain the information, and there are financial consequences with the huge fine. Then the case of Kia in 2007, where 5 employees sold industrial secrets to China, causing damage to South Korea. In this case, these are individuals trying to sell industrial secrets. They are doing it for greed, and there are huge economic consequences. Then we have a similar example the same year with Coca-Cola, where an employee tried to sell trade secrets to Pepsi. Again, this is an individual trying to sell for greed, and consequences should have been very important. Finally, the most recent example was in 2013 with Autolib, which are electric automotive, where two Germans were caught red-handed in Paris, posing as maintenance technicians for the Groupe Bolloré, who were in fact working for a competitor, an Autolib competitor, about to launch its first 100% electric car. Again, in this situation, this is a private company trying to access technology to get a technological advantage, but there are huge consequences, reputational consequences, and economic consequences, because the company couldn't launch its first 100% electric car. We have finished with these real-world examples that have allowed us to understand a little better the actors, their motivation, and the consequences of any industrial espionage action.